Capricho!
Welcome back to Joe Super Hyper Podcast. Woo! We're here to bring you the latest on what happened this past weekend on Superhero Time. I'm Super Blastex, joined by
Toku Tony. Howdy.
We've got a show for you today, guys.
Damn good show.
Yeah. Kamen Rider and Super Sentai aired this weekend.
Yeah.
So we got to watch it. We waited for the subs. And we're going to be here to discuss it with you.
Heck yeah.
So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Right here on YouTube is where we are now. We might be on like YouTube podcasts or YouTube Music or something like that. So check us out. If you've never been here before, just to let you know, we usually talk about how our weeks went a little bit. And then we have a Tokusatsu Toy Time segment where we talk about what we've built or made or gotten in the past week in terms of Tokusatsu toys. So Rider, Sentai type figures. And I will sometimes will throw in stuff about other stuff too. Like we went to a convention once. We talked about stuff there and all that good stuff. So first, Tony.
Yes.
How was your week?
Oh, dude, it's been shitty. I've been on call all last week, and my luck is I always get the worst calls. So I've been called almost every single day, and I had to go really far on Wednesday. I forget where, but I remember it was more than an hour. Probably like more than 2 hours, actually. But this weekend, since it's been super freezing in Houston, man, I had to go out on Saturday. I was out pretty much all day Saturday. I got called at 2 a.m. and didn't get home till 3.
Nice.
Yeah, ridiculous. And it was cold as hell, dude.
Yeah.
And I've been battling the sickness all week.
Well, you sound way better than you did earlier this week.
I did, yeah. I'm glad I'm progressing good. I've been actually taking medicine this time. I usually don't do. But
yeah,
I've been doing pretty all right with this week. I mean, this is all, me taking on this extra work is just to get more money for us to go to PMC, or for us to, enjoy PMC and not have to worry about like a lot of money stuff. So
yeah,
that's just what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But they're just working all week. I want to try and spend more time with my friends this weekend too, because I just uploaded a YouTube video.
Nice.
That I didn't really edit it. It's pretty much just raw. But it's of me and my friends playing Call of Duty, which I don't usually post or like promote anywhere, but it's fun. I like playing with these guys, and I think it's funny what we do. We talk about we're pretty bad. Go check that out on my channel. Yeah,
I hear nothing but bad things from you whenever it comes to how you guys are performing in that game.
Yeah, we're doing pretty bad. But how was your week?
School started again. So that happened. I don't know how we're gonna do the rest of the school semester. I don't like talking about it, but it's gonna be tough, is all I'll say.
Oof.
I don't want to get into all of that, but I did just find out like an hour ago that they did go ahead and cancel all classes.
Oh, cool.
At my campus tomorrow.
Sweet.
That's how cool it's gonna be, guys. I know we're Southern Texas. People are freaking out like
too much. Like really, like Jesus Christ. I mean, we had a worse freeze last year. 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's why everybody's freaking out, because of that freeze we had a couple years ago. And that sucked though. That I hated it.
That was really bad.
We didn't have power.
At the time, I was still working at Home Depot.
Yep.
And because it was so cold here, I went to work because Home Depot had heating. I was so cold that I went to work.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah, we're dealing with this chill.
Whenever they canceled the class, did they say anything like because it's gonna be this or because it's gonna be that, just like icy roads or whatever?
They just made the call. I don't. There's not really much. Like I said, I don't want to really get into.
Because my boss just texted a group chat with us saying that if it's not below 32 degrees, we're gonna be going in, but we're gonna play it by ear.
So, since I work for school, we go by. And I just learned this. Got another.
Oh no.
Our campus will be closed Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll reopen normal. Yeah. Yeah. No reason, but it is the weather. So I found out that we actually go by Houston, the transportation department here in Houston.
Oh, really?
Because that's what HISD goes by.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if HISD has announced it yet, but our nieces are also not going to school tomorrow.
Right.
Speaking of nieces, one of them had a birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jaylene.
Happy birthday, Jaylene.
You already don't listen to this. That's fine. But she turned 10, which is awesome. But Blackpink stuff. So we had a little celebration on Sunday because that just worked out better for everybody yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was fun. We got to watch some Blackpink videos, ate a Blackpink cake. We got pops. It was fun.
It was nice.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, we school started up again. And it's tough because we were out of it for 2 weeks. And like I said before, I teach the special needs kids. You have to be especially careful with them because they need consistency. They need to be doing something all the time so that they get used to it, a routine. And with all the changes we've been having this semester, I've mentioned a couple of them. And then right at the end, like a week before we left, we changed classrooms again. Coming back after 2 weeks out, a lot of those behaviors reset at home.
Yeah.
So we're back at school, and it's just tough trying to get them to do most things. And now we have MLK off.
Yeah.
Monday off. And then we're going to get Tuesday off too. So, and then we didn't start school last week until Tuesday.
Yeah.
So they've had 4 days of school, and then we're going to have 4 days off.
Yep.
So it's going to reignite that behavior that they have again. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
But you're in it to win it.
Yeah. PMC,
you're in it to win it.
PMC.
That's the goal.
For our Toku time, I go first just because that's how the images are. So did you have anything else for the week?
No, just Pluckers sucks.
Oh, I loved it. We had Pluckers for my niece's birthday lunch.
They were just so disorganized.
Okay, the servers are one thing.
Yeah, true.
And even then, that was a football game. There was a lot of football games.
Yeah.
They had to deal with a lot of people.
Yeah, we were about to watch the Cowboys game. We thought we were going to have to watch the Cowboys game there, but we ended up not, which is good.
What are you going to do for your birthday? Because it's in like 3 weeks.
I know. I have no idea. I don't have any plans about what I want to do. All I know is that I want cheesecake as my
that's
cake.
right.
All I want, just cheesecake, please.
Our sister's going to make him a cheesecake from scratch.
Yeah.
Regular flavor cheesecake.
Yeah, no crazy strawberry cheesecake or creme brulee or whatever.
Well, that's not even...
Isn't it?
No, it's another thing.
That's right.
A whole other thing.
Or fondue.
Or cheeseburger.
Or cheeseburger cake. Ooh, that'd be nice.
No,
that'd be gross. No, I just hope that the thing I get the most for my birthday is money.
Love. Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Yeah, money, so that I can put that into going to PMC. That's the goal. And but after my birthday weekend, I also want to go to a convention here in Houston.
Is it after?
It's November 9th.
That was before. Either way, I wanted to treat it like a birthday thing for you.
Yeah, November 9th to November 11th.
That was the trading card con?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
TCG con.
Yeah, that'd be a cool one to go to.
And then Anime Houston, which is the 10th and the 11th, is at the Energy Center.
Mm-hmm.
That's that same weekend, which is crazy. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Yeah.
I mean, Anime Houston Anime Verse Houston is a good convention.
It is.
I think I went last year, but TCG Con I've never been to, and that's more of like y'all's alley, and I would like to go see what's up there.
I mean, not even our alley. I mean, they have a lot of. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
One of the main reasons I pitched even this convention was because there's going to be quite a few Power Rangers actors there.
Yeah.
And we'd say what we say about Power Rangers and everything, but it's still nice to meet them. We went to PMC last year, 2 years ago. I did get some pictures. I didn't even signed, but I did get some pictures with some of the Power Rangers actors, and that was fun. That was cool because I have seen them, and they do enjoy their role. The ones that that go to stuff like PMC.
Yeah, they still come back for all that.
So yeah, I got to meet Brendan, which is Dino Charge Red, which I love Dino Charge because it's a Kyoryuger. And I would say Dino Charge I actually genuinely like because you can't really mess up Kyoryuger. They did a pretty good job of it. I met Claire Blackwalter. I think that's her last name.
Blackwalter?
Claire
Blackwelder.
Blackwelder, yeah, I was right. Which is Dino Charge Purple, I guess. I don't know what Violet.
Yeah.
Which again, Kyoryuger. And I met Sierra Hanna, who is Gia from Power Rangers Mega Force and Super Mega Force.
Oh, nice.
Is that one of the pictures I got from American
Power Rangers?
American Super Sentai? I think so.
When we went to Collecticon, we had a chance to meet Johnny on Bosch.
Yeah.
Which, that kind of flew by. I would have met him for his voice acting roles, but that was still really cool to see him there.
I think that was all I saw. Shame. But yeah, there's what is it? Cosmic Fury?
Mm-hmm.
Dino Fury. Pink from there. She's gonna be at the Collecticon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think so. And then In Space and Turbo Yellow gonna be there as well. You don't have it pulled up, do you? Who's gonna be there?
No, that's the next thing I was gonna do. So that's anime. No, it's a TCG Con. Houston, Tejas. Houston, Tejas. Oh my God, this is so random and like not what we talk about. But have you been seeing the Texans, dude?
No, the football team?
Yeah.
No.
Dude, we're doing great. Or the Texans are doing great. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Special guest. I have it right here.
All of this.
Mick Foley, dude. Mick Foley's gonna be there.
That's cool.
That is nice. Oh, Jenna Frank.
I see him now.
Jenna Frank, the daughter of Jason Frank, gonna be there.
Jason David Frank.
Philip Andrew from Wild Force.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy Lynn Cruz from In Space. Hunter Dino from Cosmic Fury. Jordan T. Fight from Cosmic Fury as well.
Yeah, so I believe Jordan is from Houston or the Houston area.
Okay, that's good.
I remember when I worked at GameStop, I had a customer who told me that's their neighbor or something like that.
Oh, Jesus.
And one day they looked up and he was on Power Rangers. It was like that recent experience for them.
What the hell? That's crazy.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Get to meet some of these Rangers.
Erica Schroeder, who's Luffy.
Oh, yeah. You get another chance.
I get another chance to meet Luffy. Lisa
Stephanie
Ortiz.
Natalie for Omar, because he likes...
Michelle Knotts from Pokemon fame.
God. Mike Licio. Omar, come on in.
Yeah,
I want you to see. Have a live reaction.
TCG Con.
To the voice actors that are going to be there. Tony, show them. Stephanie, go up back to top of the list, I guess.
Amy Burnbow.
The,
Stephanie Nadolini.
The one right there next to Stephanie. Who they voice? You can say it out loud.
Or
Yeah.
You want to say this is Mike?
yeah.
And then
That way you can meet Magikarp.
give me Magikarp for real. Michelle Knotts.
Ah, that's a lot of Pokemon
Miss
characters.
Ortiz. Erica Schrodinger. Mark Thompson.
Hey, Pig Knight, Garchomp.
Lee Barr.
Power.
Power. Annette Henny. Yatko. Ella Lee.
Well, you couldn't say Anne?
Yeah, I was gonna.
You couldn't say Anne?
No, I said Annette.
You didn't even say Annette.
I can't read.
Biomar.
A lot of people gonna be here actually. I didn't realize that. But yeah, that's the goal. That's what I want to go to.
For this weekend.
Yeah, for that weekend. February 10th and the 11th.
Yeah, so we should probably get the tickets soon. This is at George R. Brown, right?
Yeah. No. This is at the. Is this at George R. Brown or is this at NRG Center? Let's see. Tickets.
Doesn't say.
Damn.
Do.
Oh, weekend ticket, $50. We can
Yeah,
go.
it's at George R. Brown.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. So
Weekend ticket or Sunday ticket or Saturday ticket? I don't know.
we're gonna try to go.
I don't know when. Yeah, I don't know when. But it's only $50. I mean,
No, we could plan that out.
through that.
Plus, almost every time we go to a convention, if we do get a weekend pass, we don't go for both days. It's just smarter to start just getting one day.
True.
Just show up earlier. So yeah, we're gonna try to get to that.
Yes.
I guess we're just gonna go into Tokusatsu
Toy time.
Toy Time. I'll be first, but we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Bye. Hey, we're back.
We're back.
So I don't really have anything much, honestly. I didn't make anything
Yeah.
at all. But I did get something, and I'll count it.
Okay.
I got this guy. It is a beautiful box. I really want to jump into it, but with this cold and everything, I don't know. I'm waiting for like the right time to do it.
I hear you.
He looks amazing. I love it when they recreate the boxes like this. It just looks so beautiful.
That's very nice.
Such a nice box.
And right there on the side, you see SMP.
Yeah, Shokugan Modeling Project.
Very cool.
You can see my Q Rangers in the background. I also got a Twice album, 2 Twice albums.
Wow.
From this dealer. I think they're sold out of them now, but it was on eBay called Bullseye Deals, and it felt like a clearance slot for Target, like an official Target, like outlet. Not official, but like sneaky, behind the scenes stuff.
Bullseye.
Bullseye Deals. Bullseye Deals on eBay.
Yeah.
I saw a couple people do it on TikTok, so I tried it out, and yeah, and they even had a buy one get one free.
Wow.
So I got 2 ready to be albums, and it's a random out of 3, and I actually got 2 that I didn't have already. So I didn't take any pictures of that. But if you'd like to see, let me know. I got every PC I got was new. I hadn't had them before.
Oh, nice.
And I still have one that I've only opened one of them. I have the other one I haven't opened yet. Oh, and another cool thing was that I did come with the pre-order bonus in it.
Oh, which is what?
So I appreciated that. A pack of other PC cards.
Oh, nice.
PCs, photo cards. But yeah, like I said, I didn't really do much. So my toy time can end here, and we can just roll into yours. So you just call it one big Tokusatsu Toy Time.
One bit TTT.
Let's go.
Actually, it'd be 4 T's. Tony Tokusatsu Toy Time.
Right, but we're not doing that because I said we're doing it together.
No, I know. Maybe 5 T's. Tony Tokusatsu Toy Time. Oh.
I'm gonna choke you. All right, so go.
All right, here's my toy time. I made 2 Sodos, 2 of the latest. How do you say? Gotchard Sodos. This is Gotchard Apare Skebo and Gotchard Ant Wrestler, which both came out so nice. I love the colors that they're going with in these model kits now. It's a shame that because we have such good coloring for that red and blue, that sort of shiny metallic-ish feeling, most of the other colors on top of that are stickers, which is what you see there on the red with the silver. All the silver is stickers, and then every bit of yellow that you see on Gotchard for Ant Wrestler is a sticker. Every single piece of yellow that you see there, all of it's a sticker.
How about the little antenna for Ant Wrestler?
The little antennas are cool because they're made out of a softer material than the rest of the helmet, to make it so that they don't break immediately. Those white tips, thankfully, are not stickers.
Yeah.
Thankfully are not stickers. But everything else is... That whole face for Gotchard is a sticker, which I'm thankful for. It didn't actually come out bad. His eyes and the sides of his helmet are one big sticker, which is so good. I would have hated that to be 3 separate stickers, but everything came out nice.
Yeah.
And they're very posable. Very posable. I think Apare Skebo is like one of my favorite forms right now for him, just because of how simple and like cool it looks. It reminds me a lot of Kuga. It's because it's like a big chest piece and then feet things, leg things. And they look really nice. So that's the front shot view, the first 2 pictures. And that last shot is the top-down view, which makes it look just a little bit better, just because of lighting and all that. But I want to say the stickers for the belt for the Gotchard driver are really nice. Actually, every time I do them, they come out perfect because like of how it is. Just one flat piece of plastic. There's no like articulate design or anything in there that you have to bend around it, like with the swords that they have, or with anything.
Oh yeah, where's the
Valva driver?
You didn't want to take a picture of the swords?
No.
Did they really come out that bad?
Yeah. The Apare Skebo came with his bow, but God, that came out so bad. It's all one sticker since the whole bow and arrow is made out of white PVC or just white plastic. The whole thing had to be a sticker. So it was about 4 separate stickers.
I gotta see this
for the whole thing. Mine came out really bad, so I was too ashamed to show it, but it was all right. I mean, just for like a side item, it's okay. Obviously, not enough to where I want to show it on big screen for the whole world to see, but I'm really liking how these Gotchard Sodas are coming out, especially with the announcement for the next Soto Gotchard. Can't wait for that.
Is the sword on one box 1 or box 2?
Box 2. He doesn't even show it, right? There it is.
Okay.
His came out a little better. Probably. He's a professional. And I'm not.
Oh, I see it. It is box 1.
Ooh. Is it super cold here in Houston? I have tea.
What part did you mess up on?
Most of it. It just looks bad, dude. Don't even worry about it.
Dang.
Yeah, it looks bad.
You should paint it then. Take off all the stickers.
Oh, you're right.
Can't believe it's all white. That's weird.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that
Whack.
absolutely ridiculous that it's all white? Literally all white. It's crazy. Same thing with Valvard's weapon. With his changer and all that. It was all white. You gotta put stickers on that thing.
Wow. It looks tough.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty tough. But I'm looking forward to the rest of these Sotos. And I really want to make some more.
Damn thing. God.
Yeah, the whole damn thing.
That would make me mad.
Yeah, I didn't even show it. Crazy. But the elephant in the room. I've made all of the Soto Gotchards so far, except for box 1's Gotchard Steam Hopper form and his little Steam Hopper Wild form, because I never got it. I was too late for that boat.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll come in soon. But the counterparts for these box set, which is the end of Geets' line, I'm putting that on the back burner just for the time being, because I have all of Geets, and then I have all the new stuff that's coming out for Geets. I just felt like it was time for me just to do the Gotchard stuff. So now I'm done with Gotchard up until the next one comes out, or I get one next.
So for next week, what are you making?
So I'm gonna try to make the movie versions of Geets that came out, Oneness and X. Geets X Geets, and then Geets Oneness.
Oneness?
Uh-huh.
You're not gonna like it.
I'm not gonna like it?
It's so many stickers.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Have fun.
Too many stickers.
Yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about for your toy time?
No, I like how these colors came out. I'm just, it sucks that it has to all be stickers, because they really want you to buy the premium versions so bad. This is like all stickers. It's crazy.
No, it makes sense. Like, what they had to do with stickers makes sense. If they really wanted to be ass, they would make the blue also a sticker on the wrestler.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But yeah, they have to cut. I mean, they have to cut corners, where they can, which brought them to taking away the little stands that come with these too.
Very true.
Which is, I think, probably not worth it.
And that is to say, these Sotos, these ones are like the best that they've ever had. That's the best that Soto's ever done, with articulation and design and pose and all that.
Retail Soto.
Yeah, retail Soto. It's been the best it's ever been this year, with just the molding and the precision of it, just the design of everything, the way the suits come out and all that, the colors obviously that's coming out. It's really nice. I'm just a little upset by the stickers, but that's it. And I'm still gonna get all the Sotos. I still have up to 5 pre-ordered. Soto Gotchard 5 pre-ordered. So whenever Tokulectables has 6 up for pre-order, I'm gonna get that immediately, not waste any time. And if any of you all have Gotchard 1 and wanna, just send me it. No, yeah, I'll pay for it. Yeah, just let me know, because I'm looking for it.
What are you gonna do?
I need it.
Are you gonna really hope for somebody to get it like that, or are you gonna try to?
I'm gonna try to get it myself, but if someone has it, I'll still buy it from them, just so that I could have 2 Black Generals.
You have
just so that I could have 2 Black Generals.
You have one?
No, I'm gonna buy one. But if someone comes forward and wants to sell me their Gotchard 1, I'll buy that as well, because I want 2 Black Generals. That's still even in stock too. The God Geets 9, and what's his name? Bushido Ninja.
What general were you talking about?
Tycoon.
Isn't that the same thing as this?
Yeah.
Tycoon Ujin Sword?
Ujin Sword, that's what his name is. Yeah.
I was just confused because you were referring to it as
Black General?
General this whole time, and then you looked at a picture of it and you stopped saying Black General.
Oh.
That made me think you were talking about something else.
No, same guy.
Looking on Tokulectables site, they do have 5 still available. So
5 is a good one.
Tempting me for that Hakubi and Majade, whatever they're gonna call it.
Majade.
So that's in Gotchard 2. What's in Gotchard 3?
Valvard.
Oh, Buffa these nuts. That's
Buffa
right.
and Fantasy Nago.
Yeah.
Ant Wrestler and the Bike. But yeah, that's it for my Toku Toy Time. My Tony Toku Tokusatsu Toy Time. Did that 10 times in a row.
Good job. let us take another break. When we come back, we're going to start talking about
Superhero time.
We'll see you soon. And we're back.
Ooh.
Welcome, everybody, to our fine segment where we talk about
Superhero time.
from last weekend. Or this past weekend, excuse me. First up is Gotchard. What was the name of the episode?
Episode 18, Run Through Evolutionary Firelord. Very cool. Very cool and very nice. This is a sad beginning of the episode where we realize Minato's not there anymore. He's been erased from everyone's mind.
Except for these kids.
Except for the 4 kids, the alchemist kids.
I don't know if I'm going to call them kids. The 2 older kids? The 2 older ones?
That's funny. The end of the episode, they call themselves the big kids.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But they definitely look older.
Yeah, definitely. How did you feel about the episode overall?
It was good. It had good moments.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was serviceable. I didn't go crazy for his henshin. There wasn't really much to it. Mm-hmm. I think I don't know where I am with that upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Because it kind of is Gotchard with stuff on it instead of a new form.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And I do know that the chest piece, it's closed. Because you know how normally there's a fire there?
Yeah.
It's closed so that the heat and the fire can go out the back.
Right.
And that's how he gets that jet turbine thing in this thing. His finisher was okay, in my opinion. I'll talk more about it when we get to it later on in the episode here. Is this a super form?
Yeah, I think so. I think this is his first super form. I don't think the Jungle Jan and Raidenji count. You know, those big, or the motorcycle really count as like super forms since it's still 2 chemis.
About Excalibur?
Yeah, that could count as super form too. But not really like, because it's a super form, but it still uses a chemi. This is just like itself is the super form. The item itself is what makes Gotchard go better, which is weird.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What? I don't know. It's not far that he could have 2 super forms. It's just, what's the power scaling when he already can do this?
Mm-hmm.
When he had the star, not the star, UFO and Rex.
Uh-huh.
Right? And those are cards that literally have more power to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Time Lord? Weird, right?
Yeah.
I want them to use Time Lord more, and I want them to explain why all of the future Daybreak Gotchard's cards are all fire based,
and how that works.
Yeah.
Like, do you just say take me to 1952 and then it goes there, or?
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, but not even that, because that didn't happen here.
No, yeah, because
nobody said how to use it. No.
All Gotchard, all Daybreak said was, "I'm gonna take you back to 10 years ago," and it was back 10 years ago. And then whenever he needed to go back, he just went to the card and it took him back.
Yep.
So obviously, you know, since the chemis are their own, like Pokemon, they can just do whatever the hell they want with them. But it would be nice to have like a thing, right? To say like, take me back to.
And I get them not explaining it, but it looks like what's his name? Daybreak isn't going to be here anymore.
Yeah, this looks like a future Trunks situation where he's here for this a little bit maybe, and then he's gone.
As I've seen mentioned in the Discord, people are expecting a V-Cinema or a web series or something like that with Daybreak.
I could definitely see that.
So he's only 5 years older.
Yeah.
Sorry. we talk about spoilers here, so we're gonna jump into what happened at the end of the episode.
Yeah, we're just doing freeform.
Daybreak is
Gotchard.
It is him from the future,
Pretty much confirmed,
and it's only 5 years in the future.
which is crazy. Only 5 years, and his voice has changed.
Mhm.
His whole base form has changed.
Mhm.
The future's destroyed.
All the cameos are fire now.
All the Kamens are fire now.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not that far-fetched considering every story of Rider is from the beginning to the end, 1 year, and the way the beginning form is and the end form is drastically different. Plus 5 years, I could see that much change, but Jesus Christ, it's a lot of change.
my only thing about it being just 5 years
Yeah.
is with the Tokusatsu fandom, they don't forget.
Oh yeah.
So, and that's what happened with Shinobi.
Yeah, because Shinobi was supposed to be Saber's year.
Was it Saber?
No. It was supposed to be Keiwa's year. It was supposed to be Geet's
Yeah,
year.
it was Geets. Yeah.
Because Shinobi had that special.
Because Shinobi, no, but that's why he got a special.
Right.
Because the show Zio said that he was gonna be the writer for that year.
Yep.
And everybody was like, yeah. And then it happened. 5 years from now, are we gonna get like a mini series for Daybreak Gotchard? Maybe. But how are they gonna do that if the guy playing him is not the person? It's just his voice.
Yeah, it's just his voice.
Especially since that dude's way older than what he would be 5 years from there.
Yeah, they got Daigo to voice Daybreak Gotchard, which is a good voice actor in media, but 5 years from now he's gonna sound like an old man.
Yeah, they could just recast and not even paying attention to it, but
Or just have Ichinose, just have him do like a deeper voice or something.
have him be 5 years older, which
Yeah.
would be If he wants to come back 5 years after Rider, it's hard for them to.
Yeah, because they blow up, or just because they go into something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, this episode was, for me, it was definitely one of the higher points of this arc. I know we're only 3 episodes in, but this is a really good start to what it is. And what we keep on seeing is Ichinose trying to do alchemy, not doing it.
Yeah, so he finally tried it
Yeah, and it didn't work for him because the school's cut off and all that.
because he doesn't know alchemy.
Right. He didn't, you know what's funny? He didn't even say the words. Every time he used alchemy, quote unquote,
Yeah.
the picture would come up on screen and the text would come, but he wouldn't say anything.
Did he say words when he made the goggles?
Nope.
Yeah, so he might just be a magic boy.
He might just be magic, like
And
just straight up.
That's not fair.
Nope.
Because alchemy is supposed to be about turning one thing into another and knowing about the laws of nature and all this stuff.
Mhm.
And Ichinose just waves his hand and has it happen. Now you could say that he just knows it all, but then that's also unfair. Like how do you,
That's like the worst MacGuffin ever.
it's just he's just godlike.
Yeah.
Which that's what Geets was.
But it's different when it's a really cocky, suave adult and a teenage boy. But how do you say? Whenever he used alchemy, it was really cool. And obviously, if he is just like a magic boy, story-wise, it could make sense. Just because he was in the Ouroboros dimension, which you find out in this episode, when he was a kid, and obviously doesn't have a familial relationship with Kudo Rene right here in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because Kudo Rene talks to him, young man, like shonen, not like son or anything like that.
Yeah.
So he could just be a magic boy.
Yep.
But we'll never know.
Well, hopefully we will.
Yeah, we'll find out in like 5 episodes. Because in this episode, we also got a crazy amount of not crazy, but not a crazy amount, but a crazy reveal. In that it's revealed that Greyon altered the minds of the Alchemist Council to convince them that Kudo Rene took the Gotchard driver and the Chemis.
Not Kurorine.
Kudo Rene? Oh, Kudo
Ugo.
yeah, that he took all the chemis and the driver for his own evil doings, when in reality he did not. He did that to take them away from Greyon, who was in the process of trying to get that to open the door of darkness.
Yeah.
Which is what we're back to the original reason that they needed the belt, which is to open the door of darkness.
Yeah.
And now we're back in the original. They need the belt for real.
Also, no Valvard.
No
Valvard this whole episode.
I'm gonna guess. No Valvard this episode. No Valvard next episode either.
Because it's a two-parter?
Right.
Is this a two-parter? No, this was the end of the two-parter.
I think
Yeah.
they're gonna set up a V Cinema for him during this time.
Wait,
Because
was
he's
this?
missing.
Damn, I already forgot. What happened last week?
It is a two-parter technically, because Minato's not there. This is the start of him not being there because he fought.
Right, this is the second part.
Yeah. But it's technically,
No, because the moon was here.
yeah, the moon was there and we killed the moon, so technically it's a two-parter. But anyways, I still want to know. Oh, and Gotchard Daybreak had the new belt, the red belt that we see right there. Oh, I
Yeah,
really
this
want to
is
know where
the
that
end of a
comes from.
two-parter. What the hell? So where was Valvard this whole time? Just not here.
That's what I'm saying. I think Valvard's going to be involved in a V Cinema or something that'll be pet set at this time. Like he's doing his own training or whatever the hell. Or he's finishing his own belt to become Valvarad
I hope not.
or something.
I hope not, because that's going to be another main writer in this show that becomes a writer off the show.
Yeah, off screen.
In something else. In a V Cinema
Yeah.
or a movie or a web series, the Legend. Kamen Rider Legend. So, like, come on, Gotchard.
That definitely would not be good. Like we would definitely wouldn't like it. But that would unfortunately be on brand for this series.
No, wouldn't, because none of the other writers in other series had their debuts in.
On brand for this series, meaning
For the
Gotchard.
series for Gotchard.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah. I do like this though. This fight that they had with the moon,
Yeah, this
Gotchard
thing-
Daybreak and regular Gotchard. They use each other's weapons. I like that a lot. That they have this sort of chemistry
Well,
and this like relation that they can just fight and it flow really well.
yeah, because they're the same person.
Yeah.
This was cool because we got to see Ant Wrestler again, and then this ring came up out of nowhere.
I liked it because of that they used alchemy for something in any of these fights.
Well, this is the Chemis.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun. We'll talk about it when we talk about Sentai. Wrestling ring comes up there too,
Yeah.
and I liked it a lot in King-Ohger because it was what, just out of nowhere.
Yeah. We do have this sort of weird meeting with them where it's just them two out of nowhere. He's like, I'll give you this and you're going to be badass. And Ichinose says, I don't like that. Don't give it to me. I want to make it. I want to do it myself, which I do like. But it's the sort of thing of like, he's giving it to you, dog. Please, just take it.
Yeah. This is going by so fast. He's already gone. And last episode with Minato turning into Dread, only Valvard fought him.
Yeah.
And they already are like, oh, we can't do it. Star Gotchard. I keep wanting to say that, but that's from the movie.
Fire Gotchard.
Level X, whatever, UFO or Tyrannosaurus. That would probably get rid of Dread real fast. Like, he doesn't really even need this,
Right.
honestly.
Yeah.
Because it's just the power scaling is interesting in this show so far. I mean, yeah, the reason that the moon was still even here is because X couldn't take care of it.
I don't really remember that well with the Dread specifically, but I think it depends on the user. The power level for Dread. Yeah, I think so.
Sure. I mean, I believe that, but
also they didn't explain it. So like I'm only half remembering that. So that could be like totally nothing.
Yeah, I just think I don't understand. I'm confused why Gotchard got this form.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's my main thing. Just a clean shot of Time Lord.
That's a good card too. He's so cool looking. Hot Rod. It's like Iron Man. Where are the Daleks?
Yeah.
Oh, here we see a really cool shot that I'm assuming is from the movie. In the Ouroboros dimension, his shot up where he lands in the Ouroboros dimension, he looks up. He says, "Oh, this is the Ouroboros dimension." I'm assuming they go to the Ouroboros dimension in the movie.
Oh no, that was from the first episode where he looks up and he sees a snake.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
Shoot. Because yeah, he's back in that place. Here we see some really nice shoes. Like Gotchard.
I thought you were gonna say toys.
No, yeah, the toys, obviously.
Theme Hoppa, little guy there, and then a big ass cricket.
That's him touching himself.
Whoa.
He said it in the episode. He said it.
Yeah.
It was weird phrasing, but yeah, little Ichinose gives big Ichinose his shoe back, and then they inadvertently make contact, which causes Time Lord to hurt, making his time there shorter. But that is the item that he's in the past to look for, which is also another bit of information. Goggles. Ichinose makes them because he said his dad wears cool goggles like that all the time, but he doesn't ever give them to Ichinose, which is crazy. He knows what his dad looks like, and he knows, his dad. Also, he wear goggles like that.
Yeah.
Which is also another thing of, is he another form of Gotchard? ? Since that's his form with the goggles on his head, or is he just like a person in that job, like a pilot or something? Questions.
Yeah.
But that's what he's in there to find, and eventually he gets it. Oh, and Grayon. We see Grayon in the Ouroboros dimension. This is 10 years in the past, so we see him with the Abyla sisters. And that, which is a bunch of eyes, I don't get. Do you know what it was supposed to be?
No.
He touches the Kemi and it turns to gold. That's the
oh no.
I said it while we were watching it, but I totally forgot the name of it in this moment. It's the rock, the chemist rock.
Chemist rock.
The alchemy rock.
Is that what it's called?
No, the alchemist stone. Is that what it's called?
I don't know, man. You're the one that did it.
Alchemist stone. Alchemist stone.
I'm gonna change the picture though because I don't like looking at that.
True. The Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stone.
God damn it. Yes, that's supposed to be the Philosopher's Stone. He touched the Kemi and it turned to gold.
Okay.
It's a item in alchemy history and lore that's like one of the greatest achievements of all time. But yeah, he has it for some reason and it broke in this episode, and we're going to be seeing that again in the future. But here is a really cool, funny little thing. What's that thing by his feet?
That's X Fortress? Fortress X? I don't know what the official name of that thing is called.
A little toy.
Yeah, it looks pretty rad. And then the UFO is huge. I don't get the scaling on these guys, but that is the thing. Again, that's the suit.
Yeah, it's the suit top.
Yeah.
And I guess just fuck it, because X Fortress is in the pictures that we've seen before. He's as big as a fortress.
Yeah, with CG.
Yeah, with CG. But as a toy, he's like smaller than Hopper 1.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. And then we see the return of X Wizard here, which I don't think had any lines. Megumin.
No.
But yeah, is there again. So cool. I see him there again.
Little guy.
He's a little tank. Fortress.
I'm a fan.
And UFO X quickly makes work of them. This is the first time they're seeing them, I guess. So this is 10 years in the past, and they all look the exact same, including Atropos.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's like 30 million years old or something.
Yeah.
And there's Ichinose protecting the cards, and Ichinose, his little kid self. And that's when he has his memory erased. This is presumably the moment when he forgets all the chemis and all alchemy and all that.
How though? Because we're in that dimension, right?
Yeah.
How are you gonna not know when you see that stuff around you all the time?
Yeah, they probably should have took him out of that dimension and then cleared his memory.
Yeah, and also that Time Lord card.
Yeah.
It didn't just send him through time then, right?
No.
Sent him through space as well.
Yep.
Wibbly wobbly.
Timey-wimey.
So
Bullshit.
Whatever. If I can learn how to just brush stuff away in Sentai that I like. I'm not even that big fan of Gotchard, but still, I can learn how to brush stuff away in Gotchard.
Because it's all really just buy this toy. This whole episode is him. Hey, look at this toy, which is what he does here. He turns this goggles, which is a creation of young Ichinose, which, again, he did alchemy, quote unquote. He said nothing. He just, I want goggles like my dad. He drew it in the sand, and then it happened.
Yeah.
So he's a magic boy. But this right here is Daybreak, 5 years in the future, when Greyon enslaved all of the Chemis and destroyed the world, which is why he's here in the past, 5 years earlier.
Yeah.
Craziness. That's like terrible in the background. That's crazy.
And his advice to Gotchard Prime was don't interact with your past self. Meanwhile, Daybreak himself is just constantly interacting with Gotchard Prime.
Yeah. Which is why it's pretty much confirmed that they're the same person. And there's the cool alchemist text thing that he doesn't say. But it looks really nice.
Yeah, I didn't get the captions on it because it looks nicer like that.
Definitely. There's a fire on the side right there.
Yeah.
And we see, because he made this form, or because he made this item, Daybreak is able to like give him some pointers. But a fight starts to begin and he says, okay, no time for a tutorial. Let's get out of here. Let's go. So they go to the fight.
But that didn't make sense either.
Right.
Because why? He didn't set up a time for that or anything like that.
No, he just said, let's go.
Well, no, the monster too. The monster said, I'll get you next time I come back. Why? When? And he just shows up. And how do we know that there's a fight going on?
I forget about that, but there is some indication that something was going on. I forget.
I think that was a thing that wasn't specified here that I think they could have used the monster for pretty easily. To see him before nightfall. If they try to get to him before nightfall, because then you put a timer on it, then the shadows will be out,
and then you can just go wherever.
And yeah,
okay, yeah.
Or there will be no shadows because there's no sun. In which case, his friends will be lost forever. Something like that. To and then maybe Gotchard can call, hey, I'm gonna fight you now or something. I don't know.
That definitely would put a better timer on that.
Yeah, and yeah. I believe that he could have probably beaten him with Star. I keep saying Star Gotchard.
UFO.
X Gotchard.
UFO.
Either the dinosaur or the UFO.
UFO X or X Rex.
Yeah, X Rex.
Hey, here's new form, Fire Gotchard, which is really cool, although very basic. It's an add-on to his original Steam Hopper, so he needs to have Steam Hopper in there to activate this. But it looks really nice. And like Ablasik said in the beginning, that front vent right there is closed so that all the fire can be pushed out through his back, which is a big, what do you call it? Engine. We
see in the preview for the next episode that Aparescabo is also going to be in this form. So, is it Fire Gotchard? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Gotchard Fire.
Yeah. So, we will see that he can actually change forms while in this mode. Or use different cards with this. That's the main thing.
Ooh-wee. That's so cool. Like a jet engine.
Yeah.
But as he transforms and he gets this new form, Fire Gotchard, or Gotchard Daybreak is watching him. And he looks at him transform and he says, "What? this form, what is this? This is like, oh, you're gonna go down a different future path.
Yeah.
Which we see Daybreak in the future pick up the goggles that are not yet turned into the igniter.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here, look, listen.
Go.
Whenever we see Gotchard Daybreak with the igniter, it's the cape. It's just the cape.
Yes.
Because Gotchard Daybreak is orange himself, and I guess he's all fire, the igniter just gives him a cape. But here, with Gotchard Prime, he's all blue. There's no fire, nothing. So whenever he does the igniter, it gives him a whole new form. And that's what really sets off that this is like a different timeline than Daybreak Gotchard, because it's a whole different thing.
But the fact that he's not orange isn't enough to show you that it's a different
I know.
path?
Yeah. Well,
so does that mean that he expected Gotchard to just get a cape?
Yeah. That's exactly. That he expected Gotchard just to get like that flame cape that Daybreak had.
And turn orange, but it's not that orange and cape comes from the igniter, because as we've seen, Gotchard Daybreak has taken off the igniter. And
it takes off the cape.
He's just a cape.
Yeah.
He doesn't go back to blue either.
Right.
I don't mean to get into the nitty gritty on this stuff, but I just would have liked a little more explanation, because like I said, this episode felt like it was running.
Yeah, running the
so
whole
far
time.
This chapter has just been non-stop, because we saw Daybreak and now he's gone 2 episodes later.
Yeah.
Already. He's in the intro though.
So what does that mean?
I don't know. And then is Gotchard Daybreak going to be a form that base Gotchard can use? If that's the case, then how?
Yeah.
And where do those fire cards come from?
I think. Oh no.
No, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Explain that stuff.
Hopefully. I think the explanation for that could be that with that different Gotchard driver, because it's red. His is red. Maybe,
yeah.
Maybe that's why he's orange? Question mark.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
I would hope that's the explanation, but again,
that is probably why.
Maybe.
But where's that come from?
Exactly. Like, how does he get that?
And
belt?
why did his turn into goggles?
Oh. His was goggles, but that's because he found them in the future, and then he himself turned that thing into a weapon. So he gives that idea to past Gotchard, which makes the igniter 5 years earlier. Which is what I'm saying. This is going to be like a future Trunks situation. He's from an alternate timeline now.
Yeah, I see that. I see that Daybreak got the goggles too late.
Yeah.
And he turned that into an igniter that just gave him a cape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he was already leveled up so far that just a cape would have been fine. But then again, that's like, is he like that because he's orange, or just because it's 5 years in the future?
Yeah. I don't know.
There's got to be explanations to this, please. But here is the finisher. I thought it was pretty hype.
Finisher.
I thought it was pretty hype. I also like that this form makes him all zoomy and shit. That's hard to look in a fight. Just him going to zoom and pass around. It takes away from like, hey, look at this nice suit that he just like zooms around and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like this, where he holds himself into the ground while he charges his igniter and then shoots off a super rider kick, which godly.
Okay.
Fire. I've been seeing a lot of people on Twitter saying it's peak, but you know, I like it, but I wouldn't say that it's peak. It's really nice, but it's not peak.
I've grown tired. I may have said this last season as well, of the power up for a main Kamen Rider to be, he's a fast boy now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a fast boy now.
Which seems to be like, that's just what it is.
Too much.
Yeah.
It's so constant, and it's not exciting for me. It's not exciting anymore. oh, look at me, boom, 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 boom. I'm over here, over here. And I guess it does happen a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not over speaking here. Boost Mark II. That one lightning thunderjack from Revise.
Yeah.
It just happens a lot lately, where one of their big power ups is they're a fasty boy, and they're strong too. They're really, really strong.
Yeah.
So that was when the moon was about to hit all three of them, and Gotchard sped there.
Oh, I see.
He's a speedster now.
Speedy boy.
And it I don't know, it doesn't do much to me in terms of like moveset. Like, they're really fast now. All right, I get this. This is cool. It is cool. It is interesting.
I see what you're saying, because the whole reason for him getting the new form was to get stronger. But did he get stronger, or did he just get faster? That's the thing. Yeah. Weird.
So maybe the X stuff is for strength, and this is for speed.
That could be it, maybe. If they wanted to put any more thought into it.
And they did sort of ease the transition of, because Valvar is going to use that to Henshin as well.
Yeah.
And if Gotchard just made it, they're probably just going to have Spanner make his igniter too.
Right, because they see the scientists make their own belt.
Yeah. But Rene also doesn't have a belt, so.
Yeah, where's that going to come from? There's the moon. And as we finish the fight, Daybreak is watching from afar as he picks up the card and says, "Way to go, me."
Yep.
Way to go, me, which could imply him saying "way to go, me" as in like, I taught that kid, I did good with that kid, I taught him how to make this thing, or "way to go, me" from the past.
Yeah.
Which is probably what it is.
Yep.
And they have a little talk right here saying, if you stay on this path, you'll be good and you'll get your gacha, like I got my gacha or whatever. And then Ichinose looks at him and says, "Gacha? Wait, are you?" And he disappears.
Yeah.
Because he was also using Time Lord's Fire Time Lord's time ability to be in the past.
Yeah.
And he's gone now. And here we go. Here's the new alliance. The alchemy, the kitchen Ichinose Alchemy Alliance.
This one I got with the words because whatever he said.
This is his career sheet, which is crazy that you have to turn this in high school. But that's his first thing, is to become a big shot alchemist, which is nice, which is good. We end this episode on a high note, on a good note, but evil still looms in the background. Kitchen Ichinose, as they all high five, and that's the end. Next episode, we're gonna get the first in-show appearance of Kudo Rene's Kamen Rider, which I'm forgetting the name already. Majade with the unicorn and the sun.
Now that I see it, that's not a Gotcha driver. That is her own thing.
Is it?
Looks like it, yeah.
It looks very thin. It does not look like the Gotcha driver.
Okay, so the only extra Gotcha driver is not accounted for yet is Valvar's, and that's what they're making, so that makes sense.
But we do not see Ichinose Henshin in the preview.
You're saying she could be using his?
Yeah, maybe. But that definitely looks like a thin.
That's not. I don't think that's a Gotcha driver.
No, that's very thin.
Hell no.
Yeah, the Gotcha driver is thick as hell. This one's very small.
Not Blastoise. There it is.
But yeah, that's the next episode. Get hyped for that. We're going to see Majade, finally.
Yeah.
Waiting this whole time. That's pretty much it for this episode. I gave this episode 4 Kemis out of 5. 4 Kemi cards out of 5.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a high one for this arc. I just want them to explain a little bit more. Please, God.
I want better than just constant 2-parters.
I hear that.
I want 3-parters.
No.
Okay.
Maybe no. Yeah, 3-parters are good.
It's running. It's going so fast.
Mm-hmm.
So weird. Because we were so slow on it, and then I don't know. It's just weird to me that Daybreak's gone already. He could come back, of course.
Right. I mean, Time Lord isn't like a Kemi that could just die. He could just, these are Pokemons, right? So it's just an ability that he's doing. He could like charge up for like a few months or something and come back like in 2 months.
Also, there's this version's Time Lord.
There is, yeah.
Not the fire one, but the regular one or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, they could use that to get him back or something. I don't know.
Literally anything. This is alchemy, but not really.
Yeah. So, I think that's it for Kamen Rider. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to look at Super Sentai King-Ohger.
Ooh.
We'll be right back. And we're back.
Ooh.
This time we're talking about King-Ohger. Episode
44. Proof of the Kings. The true alliance of the 6 kingdoms.
So the show's almost over.
Oh no.
We have 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 56 more episodes.
My God.
And they got another power up.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. We do see that Dubioski and Rita had theirs this whole time.
Yeah.
So Dubioski's is the fire thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or like the power in them. The power comes from the symbols that they wear. That sort of showcases that they are the kings of their countries.
Right. His fire sword.
Fire sword final attack, which we mentioned last week about the whole when they turned little and when they did their final attack, his was still on fire instead of his being like his color or whatever. And Rita, of course, we know she has the snow powers.
Right.
I guess from this we see Yanma has lightning.
Yes.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So I guess they're kind of going to be able to just control elements or something like this.
Yeah. This is pretty much turned into the elementals, which is really cool.
It's cool theming, and it's interesting that it's being used. I want to see what the rest get.
So Rita is ice, Dubioski is fire, Yanma is lightning, Shugodam and Ran's country. What's her name? Ishibana. Flowers? Earth, maybe? Earth, probably the best. And then Shugodam. What could Shugodam be? Base?
I don't know. Well, Shugodam's is the crown.
True.
And I don't know, maybe his is like the protective barrier around them.
Oh, true.
But I could see hers being water.
Okay.
Because they live on lily pads, right?
Yes.
In their country.
Yeah.
So maybe. Just if they wanted to close out the elements. And then the in-between, Jeremy, that could be earth, rock, or whatever.
True. Because I don't remember if it was exactly said or anything, but the narrative now for the past is the 6 kingdoms and their powers. And we see all of the, with the snuffed king, which would be the king, the in-between, the king of the Bugnarok, being absolved from history. Jeremy's item is the sword, is the whole sword, which is cool.
Which is gun.
Which is, yeah, which Wait, is... I thought that was a sword. But which is cool because that means that was a thing passed down from Jeremy's mom, the spider person.
Yeah.
Or, since, the kingdom, the spider person, it could have also been that king's ruler, his sword. How did he get that? That's so cool. And how did he turn it into a weapon? I want to know that story. I think the Sixth Kingdom, the Snuffed King, is like that's a really cool element to the story that I want to see fleshed out. But that's just me.
Yeah. I mean, I think the most we got from that was when we saw his mom kicking ass, right?
Yeah. Which I mean, I was fine with that.
Yeah. We haven't seen Gira's. We don't have Gira's thing. Right? Oh, well, it's the crown. The crown.
Yeah, the crown.
It's not on this table, though.
Also, I love that Dubioski's chain is Cuban link. It's so goddamn cool.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. So nice.
Oh, wow. These screens are all circles. I don't know. This is just a cool shot of the team right now. I enjoy that he gets here and he just whoops ass to everybody.
Yeah, like you let me die.
Oh no! I've done the button. So yeah, they have a contest to see who's going to be the leader, and it was on purpose that he did this to sort of make them face the power that comes from what they're about to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. I did say last time, I hope he's not like doing this on purpose to make him fight or anything like that. And he did.
Yeah.
But it was for a good reason, I guess.
Yeah. He is really filling that role of the most knowledgeable and wicked king, which I really like. He's like teaching them lessons now in like a bad, good way.
Because he knows that they're not going to listen to him.
Yeah.
Or believe him. I like him during this whole thing because he is just being goofy.
Yeah.
And that's how you can redeem tokusatsu characters when they were bad or evil or anything like that. Bring them back and make them goofy. Sometimes you make them stupid, but he is still very, very smart.
He has that same like yell and aggression, but since it's not in a serious setting, it's just goofy.
No, he's making goofy faces.
Didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, you weren't looking at?
No.
There's more. Yeah, he's just being goofy this whole time.
Nice.
Yeah, but there is a point in this little dumb fight. See?
I didn't see that. Oh my god. That's awesome.
Yeah, so they're fighting to be who's gonna be the leader. It's dumb because they fight all the time, and thankfully, what happens out of this one is they get rid of the lady who makes them fight. So hopefully, we're not gonna get that no more. Yeah.
They all have funny ways of hitting each other's heads with this little mini game that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Dubioski Duran is just people that she knows.
Yeah. And then he cheats by having one that's not. I believe that is a Kyoryuger prop, by the way.
Oh, really?
That one that he has on his head right now.
Cool.
Because they do this in Kyoryuger. Yeah, see his goofy dumbass face?
Yeah.
I do like that Himeno gets so upset. She like, no, this is not fair. Rita, and then Rita goes, well, you know what? I'm changing the rules now.
Yeah.
This is not fair.
I am law.
This is the ring that shows up out of nowhere, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Because they turn into just from hitting their heads with the hammer with the little ball, they start wrestling, specifically wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because there's no real build up to the ring here. You just have the camera on them as they're wrestling, and then it slowly pans out, and then he throws Rita to the camera, but it turns out it's to a ring.
Yeah.
There's no rhyme or reason. There's no anchor points we see. How the hell the web is up or anything like that. It's just there. It's hilarious.
Rita bounces back to throw back at Jeremy, throwing him into the ring.
And Jeremy goes, yeah.
And then that sets Jeremy up for a 369, baby.
Sure. Yeah. Those were some really cool shots in this episode too. Really cool imagery. But yeah, you can see here he's got like the lightning power guy.
It goes to show with Yanma's power or Yanma's knowledge, he's the wise king. He said, "Give me 2 nights with these things," and he did it in like less than an afternoon.
I do like that.
That's crazy.
Whenever he shows up and he hits him for the first time, Kaguragi goes, "Oh, so you figured it out?"
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, He said, "I'm the wise king." Of course I did. But I like that Kaguragi asked him because he didn't get brainwashed.
Right. He's the only one.
He never does. But it's just funny. The idea is like, well, everybody's fighting. Oh, I'm gonna fight too, I guess. I don't, like, yeah.
He always is. He's so with the bit every time.
Yeah.
For anything. It's so good. And Gira gets knocked down to see the civilians down at ground level to see the real fighting that's happening.
Fighting Heedy Beady. Big Boy shows up again and turns everybody to amber. Scary.
I did want to talk about this though.
What?
That looks like the same amber that the shoe god's souls are stuck in.
Oh yeah. Or even his head.
Or even his head. So I cannibalism. Just eat that and then you'll turn immortal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see that
Terrible.
so bad. Actually
Actually
that's just
awful.
me though. Yeah, that's just me though.
There goes Kaguragi still doing wrestling moves. I'm still gonna credit Kyoyu Blue because he didn't start doing that until he came back from Earth.
Is that the same wrestling move that he did on her twice?
Before, maybe twice. Maybe, but it still got her. I do like that when it happened. She's like, "I forgot. I should have known it was you. I forgot you don't fall for this."
And what do you say? Once a trader, when you're a trader for life.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Gira socks Yanma pretty good. Pretty cool. And then for the Yaoi
for all the Yaoi fans watching, I love the monologue that Gira gives. He punches him and he says, "Did that hurt?" Yanma says, "Yeah, it fucking hurt."
Yeah.
And Gira says, "Yeah, it hurt me too. That's how power's supposed to feel."
Yeah.
Jackass.
Yeah.
And he hits him again and he said, "That one didn't hurt."
No, he says that one hurt.
Yeah.
That's the first one hurt.
Oh yeah. That one hurt.
He learned.
And he realizes himself like, "Oh damn."
Yeah.
That's a good moment. Oh, this was cool.
You just
Self-hypnotizing.
yeah.
She's delusional.
I don't know how that works though. But it doesn't, we don't have to like. She made her cells
Yeah.
mutate bigger. It's fucking bananas. But she's a leech. Also, she mentioned leech. She's not a worm, which I kept saying she was a worm.
She's a oh wow, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I believe she specifically said leech.
Nice.
Or it was written out leech. This was cool. It was just them two in the mech in King-Ohger.
It really shows that it's just them two, because their symbols or their powers show up whenever they try to attack. Like it's protecting them the whole time. So cool. So OP.
Yeah.
And they defeat Hilly Billy.
And here, I like this because it's Yanma using his lightning powers on King-Ohger to do this lightning strike, and there's the symbols again, and she's gone, baby. She is gone.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
That's it.
I like that. The way it shows the little pink sparkle dust.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Yeah. This was cool. It was a nice little moment where, because Yanma hates his fucking guts. He hates Rackley's for sure. Even though Rackley's had to do what he had to do and everything, Yanma still resents him for it. So this was a nice near the end of the season episode for Yanma where he grew.
Yeah.
He sort of matured and he got to see what that kind of power can do. And again, this is what Rackless wanted to teach as well, was that kind of power is too much for a person. And I was going crazy. I was gonna rewind it, but I just to make sure I saw what he was saying. But when he asked him how it felt that he was the king of the earth, king of Terra, it was great. I loved it. Anytime anybody sacrificed themselves, I couldn't not be happy about that. It was cool. All that power was amazing. And Yan was like, "You fucked up in the head or something?" And no, it turned like that's the point. Like the power will turn a man crazy, and that was also the point of the power that they were searching in this episode for. One, it was one.
Right.
All that power was for one person, and they split up into 6. which in my opinion is the point of Super Sentai.
Right.
It's a team of sometimes 3 to sometimes 12
Yeah.
working together to put out the evil in this world. I really like that they can still do stuff like that in Sentai. That's my favorite part about it is that it's a team effort. This was cool. Again, showcasing that he did mature. This is
cool.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
Yeah. She actually likes him.
Yeah, that was like for real, like a thing.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. Next episode,
Mm-hmm.
they're fighting. We saw
Are they really?
preview pictures of it. Yeah.
Damn.
So
Lover's quarrel.
either that or they're playing everybody. Not until the last episode when it's over am I going to trust him completely. I'm sorry. Yeah, she's all up on him,
Yeah.
which that's genuine. And assuming nobody else is in this cage watching them, this is genuine.
Right. And there it is, the new Six Kingdom Alliance, written up by Rita. Oh, it's so
They
cool.
put their swords together to make this giant rainbow beam that actually hits Doug Dad.
It's a beam that pierces the heavens
Yeah.
to Doug Dad.
And he's like, what the hell is that? So, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and his new thing is that he wants to
That's right.
collect Terra, and destroy everybody on it. But he likes the planet.
Yeah,
That's his goal now.
he thinks it's cool. Like, it's all
Yeah.
cool. Like, that he died. I mean, that's also the thing. Like, he died on that planet, so of course he has to keep it.
Yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe
Yeah.
there's going to be something on this planet. Like one of those little water bears or something. Because he died or something. I don't know.
I do like they put their swords together and they say, "We are King-Ohger," and then all of their symbols light up. That was really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the end of the episode.
Woo-wee. Whoa.
Oops, Skeets.
What the heck?
Skeets jump scare. Jump
Oh.
scare.
It's with us.
Nice. Yeah, like I said, next episode we see Himeno Ran and Yanma turning into babies.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm alright without that.
So the Binkies and I got grossed out a little bit.
Maybe hopefully there's not much of that. Because it looks like it's gonna be a Kaguragi Rita episode.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
So that should be fun. That should be good. I think Jeremy does not turn into a baby, so he's gonna be babysitting everybody. And Gira, we don't really know what happens to him next episode, but he could be also a baby, I think.
The last thing we see of Gira is that he's holding something and like asleep, like taking a nap.
So he might be a baby.
Yeah.
But like I said, it looks like it's gonna be a Rita Kaguragi episode, which should be good for everybody. Because Rita and Kaguragi is fun.
Fan favorites.
Yeah, I think we did the whole thing.
We did a podcast?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it was pretty brisk and fast. So we should bring in more viewers.
Hey, nice.
Thank you everybody for checking us out today. Hope you're having a great week. Stay warm if you're somewhere where we're being impacted by this cold. And yeah, stay safe. I have been Super Blastex. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe this video, this podcast, wherever you're listening to it. You can get me everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Super Blastex. Thank you very much.
And I have been Toku Tony. You can find me everywhere at Toku Tony, except for Twitter. On Twitter, I'm Tony Toku. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check the description. We do have the timestamps. Go back, watch the beginning of this if you're just watching the King-Ohger bit, please. But anyways, that's it for this week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.